I liked how Sam sent that thing where he's like, well, yeah, speaking of,
before you say anything, Lee.
Hello, Sam. I enjoy your videos. It's like, even I was just about to say, when I posted that video you did, I can't believe these dickheads who are like, look at Sam trying to compare himself to Lee. I'm like, he's not comparing himself. I find that a compliment. He's saying he'd like to get triceps like mine to redo the picture. How can he compare himself to you? I'm like, he's not, you fucking idiots. Do you even fucking look and hear what he's saying? I said, I'll stand behind Sam. I'll be Tom Platz when I see him. I'll stand behind Sam and do the Trent twins the other day did a Lee Priest arm workout, and they put it up saying we're going to copy Lee Priest.
I saw the thumbnail of that.
But that's pretty cool. Even the Trent twins are copying my arm workout. So if the younger kids can remember an old fart like me who's 10 and 52, I find it a compliment. Or you have your Fruit Loops and Cocoa Pops before you come out.
So I think maybe a couple packs of fruit snacks. Honestly, 300 grams of carbs right there.
Well, toasted strudels are good. Toasted strudels are great before a workout with that ice.
As Mike eats the
I haven't had that for a while.
The thing I think when people go down on Sam, it's like when they're talking about him, like, if I had, we didn't have it back then, but when I was younger, competing from 13 on, if I had filmed what I ate, remember Get Big back then, they had the Deadpool, and I was like number 2 on the list every year. Lee's so fat and bulked up, he eats shit, he's going to die.
I remember that.
Every year, and some of those people that talk shit about me, they're already dead themselves. So it's like, well, what? It's like, that's what I said. Look, Sam's a young kid. He likes to train. I've never seen one video where Sam says, you must eat this way, train this way. It's like, come on. And people would say to me, why do you do it, Lee? Why do you do it? I said, when I'm not competing, I enjoy food. I like being like normal. I said, if I qualified for Olympia in February at the Ironman, I've got all that time till the Olympia, I just ate whatever I wanted. Like, I'd eat steak and rice, but after that, I'd have a big bowl of ice cream, a packet of chips, chocolate bars. Then I might have chicken and vegetables, but after that, I might go to Macca's in between. So I'd still be eating good food, but it's a lot of shit food in between. Because like one of my meals after training when I was younger in my 20s, I'd get a whole big Costco chicken, a whole loaf of fresh white bread, and a litre of half and half milk. And I'd have that. That'd be one of my meals after the gym. Yeah. And every time I have dairy, my face would just,
How big are these fucking muffins?
Costco muffins are like double like
full normal size. I was about to break it down by the hour. You can just wake up and eat one an hour. You get a whole mouthful of muffin, but it's not like a steak or something. You add a little bit of water, then you just got mush. You can swallow that easy.
I did 36 original glazed Krispy Kreme in one sitting. Because when they're soft and warm, you can push them in.
You can one bite.
I went great until I had a big drink after it, and then it all just started to swell up in my stomach.
I haven't broke a dozen in one sitting.
Their kids don't eat Krispy Kreme. I'm not encouraging in case people do videos about Lee's eating Krispy Kreme donuts.
It'll kind of depend. Honestly, that's since middle of last bulk, my appetite's been kind of shot a little bit. Yeah, but I've been trying to kind of raise it up. So honestly, I feel like I'm kind of right in the middle now.
Oh, there it goes now. I can see the headline. Sam ruined stomach doing bulk. We warned him.
Sam's digestion ruined.
Release the gut biome information.
Yeah. Every time I ate bad food, I went to clean food. My stomach was crap. Whenever I went from bulking up, my first 2 weeks of dieting, I was sick as a dog. Every time I went to diet food.
I'll see it, but I mean, it's not going to bother me.
Yeah,
I think if you freak out about any time anybody says anything, that's just a bad situation. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's like rule number 1, just don't respond to any comments.
Yeah.
I don't respond in a bad way. I respond in if someone says something silly about me, I respond in a joking around way.
That's cool.
I check out their profile, but every time I respond, then the one who started it goes to report me all the time. Then I get in trouble.
If somebody's saying something that's totally crazy, then I'd probably be like, okay, I don't know what this is even about. Yeah, I'm kind of a rare responder, honestly. Earlier on, when I was just doing like the TikTok, I'd comment a lot more. Yeah, and one of my I got a flag because I commented on somebody's video. It wasn't even anything bad. I was like, I don't know what I said. It was something. It was like, do you even train? It was something like somebody made a really goofy lifting video. Yeah, and I was like, is this your first time in the gym? And it got flagged, and it was like your account has a one flag, and I'm like, okay, I got to back off.
I called someone a clown. I got a warning. I took it down, and it said, "This is hate speech."
Yeah,
I put the clown emoji, and they said it was hate speech. The clown emoji. I'm like,
so like if I talk about count your calories or like, doing hard sets, like that's legit. I'm going to say I stand behind that. That's totally good. When I kind of start getting a little crazier with it, like talking about fucking, 6 donuts pre-workout or a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
Then I almost do a little bit of a reflection.
Sure.
And I'm like, I'm not necessarily saying this for you. I'm just saying this is what I've sort of found for myself. I love saying, I'm not your dad. Do whatever the hell you want to do.
And I saw Sam doing diving the other day. Half those fuckers couldn't do those spins in the dive like Sam did that way. I couldn't even do that.
I broke my spine in half on the diving board. Why the hell did Sam post that video? I'm gonna sue him.
Yeah, I broke my neck. I hit my head on the board like Greg Louganis. You go get a litre of ice cream. You sit it out till it gets a bit soft. Put 2 scoops of protein in it, stir it all in, and you just eat it because ice cream never fills you up. You're getting a couple of 1,000 calories, and it's easy to put down.
That's very
I've been doing the sherbet. I don't know if it's got to be more than a pint. A pint's the little one. Right.
Yeah, you got to go at least a litre and a half to 2 litres.
Pint's just like that little.
Look at Lee Cruz. Look how his career ended, eating cereal all those years and training hard, doing whatever.
I can't wait for it to melt, so I just throw can't just wait for it to melt. I'll just microwave it.
Yeah.
Give it a mix. It's still kind of solid. Put it back. Yeah. I'm not talking hot.
It's almost like a big 2-litre McFlurry. You can add whatever you want to it and just eat it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd want to add it.
The packet of potato chips before bed, I find that's really good.
I don't know if I'd want to add the protein powder into it, though. I was hearing somebody saying that you sprinkle dextrose on the rice.
I've done that.
Don't eat rice at all. Just get a bucket of KFC, biscuits and honey, and you're going to get your carbs and protein. The year I got second to flex at the Ironman, I didn't have one bit of rice that year. I had spaghetti and just pasta, and I put low sodium tomato sauce on it. I just got sick of rice that year, so I just had I'd have my chicken breast and just plain spaghetti with a bit of salt on it. Spaghetti and like those different types of pasta shells. Yeah. No rice at all.
I had one thing I would do with the rice for a while. I did this a lot when I was starting out. I got turned off from it because I was like looking at stuff about the absorption of raw eggs. Because I've gone through at least 1,000 raw egg whites. I'm not talking like 3. I mean like a big mason jar. Yeah. Totally full egg whites. It's kind of gross, right? It's like slime. So you have 2 drinks. You got a mason jar of egg whites, and you got like a lemonade. So you do a sip of lemonade or something kind of sweet. Yeah, it'll kind of coat your mouth. Yeah, and then you do a big gulp of the eggs. So you don't taste the eggs at all. But then I'm looking up like you only absorb half and I'm not going to sit here and drink 2 fucking mason jars for 50 grams. That totally defeats the purpose. 1 is enough. Right. 2 that's fucked up. But what I would do is I'd have a big ass bowl of rice. I'd probably at least 150 grams of carbs, maybe cereal bowl-ish, whatever. Yeah. I'd just microwave it so it'd be super hot, like maybe 180s, whatever degrees. Yeah. And I'd crack 6 eggs into it and just mix it up into like call it schlop. That's even pushing it. It's not even half cooked. All the eggs are totally raw. Soy sauce. It'd go down super quick. But then I got to eat extra protein to make up for the egg whites.
If you get those sausage making machines, I think you can still buy them. No, you get the sausage skin. And all you do is put vegetables and the chicken breast through the machine, and it makes them sausages. And because you eat it as a sausage, it's so much easier to eat.
You know what you do not want to try blending? is egg whites, cooked egg whites.
I was doing that, and I was drinking vodka. And I got to the point where I couldn't. There's like this much vodka left in the bottle. I'm like, every time I went to drink, I'm like, I'm going to throw up. And then I remember my wife telling me a story about a guy who shelved alcohol and it got into his system quicker. Yeah, well, I got all this up my nose, so I'm thinking that sounds like a great idea. So here I am over on the office floor there with a bottle of vodka trying to jam it up my ass. She walks in the door and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she goes, "No, I told you. He had stomach cancer and he couldn't drink, so he shelved it, and then he died." I said, "Well, I've only got this much in the bottom. I should be okay."